Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production in the Classic Constructed ProQuest Practice Series. And we've got another banger. Now, we've got a couple of heroes, one of which who we haven't played in a little while. Chane, Bounded by Shadow. Sorry, excuse my Ursa the Soul Reaper. That's going to be my Soul Shackle. I cannot for the life of me find one of those damn tokens at the moment, and so we're going to be using the Ursa for now. But these will be Soul Shackles for all intents and purposes. I'm joined by my co-creator, co-commentator, co-caster, co-compatriot, Rob. He's going to be piloting Ye Old Starvo, which is same one he piloted in the list we played against the Prism. However, he is adding a couple of Art of Wars to this, but he'll talk a little bit more about that in a sec. As far as this particular matchup, I haven't been running Chane that much lately. However, I did have some success on him in RTN season, so I thought I'd dust off the old deck, try to bring it back a bit. Very, very difficult deck to play properly, and by properly I mean sequencing wise. Sequencing and not like burning yourself and not getting fatigued. The ability to not get fatigued is a very hard skill to have, as Chane requires a lot of reps. So I do say to all the viewers that want to try to pick up Chane, please try to put a fair, like, the amount of reps that Chane really deserves to be more optimal, because otherwise you will be finding yourself being fatigued a lot and probably frustrated because of that. That being said, still an extremely fun champion that outputs oodles and noodles of damage. And so I'm going to be talking a little bit about a couple of the key cards here that I've laid out on my side. Starting with the Art of War, kind of the bread and butter of the deck here. It's able to actually turn that discard cost into another attack that you could just use with Blood Debt on your turn or in future turns. Banishing an attack action, being able to draw two is usually always going to be what you're going to use, and then either the +1/+1 or the Go Again, depending on what you need more of. This deck runs quite a bit of Go Again, and so I usually end up getting the +1/+1. However, if you're going for like an Eclipse turn, that Go Again could be very, very useful. The next card here, new in EVERFEST, is the Swarming Gloomveil. The reason I put this up is because it's very easy to get the Go Again +1 aspect, so the first and second one, because all you need to do is you need to create a Root Chant off the Grasp, and you need to create a Shackle, and you have two auras right there. So all you need to do is do that. You can use the Shackle on something else to give it Go Again, and then Swarming comes in with its own source of 4 Go Again for 0, which is extremely strong in a deck that wants to go very wide. Also, if you've sided in the Vexing Quill Hand, which I have over here, you can just all you have to do is you can pop the Quill Hand, and that gives you 2 auras because it creates 2 Rune Chants. If you have the Soul Shackle, the third ability, not as commonly used in Chane, but if you want that third ability, that's a good way of getting it. And then we have our bread and butter shadow puppetry to go with we have the bread with the butter. So we got the butter shadow puppetry, giving the delicious, smooth, and creamy Go Again +1 for all attack actions here. And that goes really well with the Art of War, because then you don't need the Go Again of Art of War, because you already have a source of Go Again and Shadow Puppetry. Works on all attack actions, of course, with your Command and Conquers. Not running in this particular matchup because, Crown of Seeds. And any other attack actions such as Flock the Featherwalkers. It works on everything and enables you to go even wider in the paint here. As far as the sideboard that I have sided out in this particular matchup, the 2 Invert Existence right here, mainly yes, mainly for the mirror. Could also be used in decks where you need to target their grave a little bit more to banish. Not really the priority in this matchup. 2 Runic Reclamations, extremely good into the Prism and the mirror, as destroying the opposing Chane Soul Shackle, as well as destroying those Prism auras. Very, very strong. 7 is very, very hard to block, and so those come in those matchups. We have the CNCs. The CNCs are usually, for most decks, the CNCs are played. However, not against decks that have Crown of Seeds. So you're not going to run this in Oldhim. You're not going to run this into Starvo, because it just never hits. It doesn't really put any pressure on them because they're Crown of Seedsing anyways. We're only going to run 2 Unhallowed Rites. We have 1 in the sideboard. If I knew it was on a control strategy, or if I knew I was facing a control strategy like Oldhim, I would be running the full 3 Unhallowed, but for right now, it's a bit of a hedge. Yellow Sleeping Shadow, same idea. If I knew it was facing control, I would run the Sleeping Shadow. In this case, I don't know if he's going more like Starvo Starvo happy, or he's going more Bravo control happy, so I'm not going to be running the seeds. And then we have the Tomb Time Snap potions solely for Prism, just because it's super, super good into Prism where you need those extra source of action points. I am running the Eclipse in this build, so we are going 61 with the Eclipse. The reason is that after a little bit of testing, Bravo can just kind of randomly fatigue you in the middle of nowhere here. So having that extra out with Eclipse is actually not too bad, and it's definitely worth the extra card because you may not be going super short with the kind of like defense that Bravo has with the shield and the armor and the cards blocking. Taking him out early is not necessarily going to be an option, and so having that Eclipse there gives you that out that is very hard for Bravo to deal with because the Bravo hammer only swings for 4, meaning that Bravo needs to keep a card and an attack that does 6 to break Ursa, so that always becomes a little bit of a threat later. And we do have the Unhallowed Rites in the deck to be able to fuel a little bit more, bringing the that, oh my god, what is the non-attack? The one that buffs by 2, whatever. The Blood Debt one. I forgot what it's called at the moment. My brain is just farting at the moment.
What's it called? Howl from Beyond? Is that the one you're thinking of?
Thank you. Howl from Beyond. So we are running the Howl from Beyond, so that is always a strategy we can employ. And over to Rob to talk about the Voe of Star.
Yeah. All right. So Bravo. So in this matchup, there are a few key cards that are pretty good into Chane. The first one being Blizzard. 0 cost. Play it as an instant to when he kind of in the middle of his sequence where you feel like he can't pay the 2 cost. It just breaks the go again Chane, so you can cut him off pretty early with this. It worked really well in our playtesting, so I figured I'd mention it here. Blue Ice card also as well for Winter's Wail, very nice. Channel like Frigid, by the same token, it's also great for slowing Chane down. Everything he does, because he's so wide focused, Channel like Frigid is very good against his strategy. So I figured I mentioned that one as well. And lastly is the Art of War. I didn't have this in the previous build, but I feel it's very comfortable to have in the deck, just because when you do pitch a blue to use your Crown of Seeds and your Ram's Head, you usually have 1 resource left over. So the 1 resource could be used for Art of War pretty comfortably, and it's really good for just if you have 2 attacks in your hand that you don't need, maybe 2 Guardian attacks, you can banish one of them and draw 2 to hopefully get off the Starvo ability. Yeah. Looking at the sideboard now, things that we didn't include in this matchup. First, we have the staunch responses. They're not elemental, and Chane doesn't go really get very tall, I should say, so not really used. Blink is mostly used for the Prism matchup. You don't really need the action points against Chane, and the Awakenings are mostly for the mirror match. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to say really about the Starvo side.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Very quickly, equipment loadout, pretty standard stuff coming out of the Chane side. Skullcap, Husk, Grasp, Spellbound. The only difference was if you were going control into decks like Oldhim, you can change to Carry on Husk for an Aether Iron Weave to get those extra 2 resources. But against Starvo, I would very much not come without the Husk. You really do need the Husk to pivot and to be able to take that turn off to actually keep applying pressure, because especially in the early game, it's very, very... it's a bit weaker than a lot of other aggressive heroes. Really, Shackle 3, 4, 5, and onwards are really where Chane starts to be developing that power, and that's where you want to try to get in as unscathed as you can. And we'll see if Bravo can come in with how many Star of the Shows Rob can pull off and crush my dreams.
Yeah, I'm playing pretty standard stuff for the equipments here. We have Crown of Seeds, Tunic, Ironhide Legs for extra defense. Also great for using the 1 resource when you don't have Art of War. You can use the Ironhide Legs, and also Null Rune Gloves just for all the Null Rune shenanigans. Can't block out the 2 from Rosetta, but that's okay.
I rolled a 9.
I got a 3.
I will definitely be going first. 100% going first.
What? I was hoping
you always like taking away from Starvo first and going first to get a free shackle essentially off the
that's important.
It's extremely, extremely good. So
all right.
This hand is kind of poop, but it's kind of what we've grown to expect.
Standards are very low.
They are very low. So I think what we're going to be starting with is a Shackle. Shakalaka High. On my Ursa the Soul Reaper.
Yeah.
So I don't. I mean, what Rob can do is he can just simply overblock if he wants to here on any of my attacks and like filter off like a lot of his hand.
Mhm.
So it is a little bit awkward attacking. However, I do have something that's pretty decent here. So what I will be doing is pitching a red bounding Demagon for a flock the Featherwalkers. I'll be revealing a blue down bounding Demagon from my hat to generate a quicken token. So it's coming for 3.
Yep. For 3, that's right. Okay, I'll be blocking that for 3.
Yep, fair enough. That's so tomorrow blocks for 2.
Oh, jeez. I
So
thought I put
by
Autumn. I thought I
3,
put Autumn's Touch. By 3, I meant 2, but no, sorry, I played the wrong card there.
that's fair.
Autumn's Touch for 3. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I'll just go to Arsenal. So the
Cool.
reason I didn't create the Rune Chane instead off the other bounding is because this is the bounding I really wanted the bottom in case I'm going fatigue, as well as he could just pitch to block the null rune without any issue, and I don't want him. I want him if he wants to filter. I want him to like full block, like over block with like 4 cards on that attack. I don't want him to also get efficiency.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. Tunic will go to 1.
Yep.
I'll just draw back up. Oh my. Are we starvoing already?
Uh-oh.
Yes, we are. Here's a Polar Blast, and here's a Pulse of Candlehold for all 3 elements.
Can we fix it? No, it's
And
fucked.
yeah, time to get wrecked. All right, I'm gonna be pitching 8 to play Crippling. That's a 13 dominated Crippling Crush. 1 floating.
Well, on the bright side, he doesn't have
Enough for Winter's
enough
Wail.
for Winter's Wail. My hand is actually quite poor. So I'm not like, I mean, obviously I'm going to be taking a shit ton here, but the question is whether I bother blocking at all here. Just take 13. Oh my god, take 13? Is that really the play here?
Oof.
Yeah, oof is right. I think what I'll be doing is blocking here just to mitigate a little bit of damage. Yeah, my hand's pretty bad regardless of what I do. So let's just block with Unhallowed Rites, and
Sure.
you're going to be getting 2 cards out of my hands here. So I'm going to be taking 10.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god, I'm going to be taking 10, Christ. Alright.
All right, let's just let you keep the middle. Keep the middle one.
Oh,
Discard it too. Yeah.
Fair enough. So you got 2 Bounding Demigons. As I said, my hand was not very strong, so...
Yeah. Okay, I'm passing it on to you. No Arsenal, sadly, but that was a good turn, so can't complain.
Alright, I've taken 10 to shackle 1. Let's see what we get. A Shadow of Ursa, actually, so we do hit on that. I'll be putting it down. I'll just keep it up here for now, honestly. Okay, well... Can't really do much. I'm just going to be shackling.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be pitching a Mauve Skies to create a Rune Chant, I think is going to be the play.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass.
Oh, you're done.
I'm going to take 1 Blood Debt from Shadow of Ursa.
From Shadow of Ursa.
Yeah, it's a Blood Debt, so...
Oh.
Sorry, I'll put it somewhere else. I don't have a lot of real estate on my mat here.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of real estate up here. I can put it up here if you prefer.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, let's Tunic and let's activate Starvo again, because I drew it. There you go.
Boys.
Evergreen, Blizzard, and Flash is what I'm going to show you.
This game's going to be over sooner than I thought.
I was thinking I would be more control this game, but with hands like these, like, what can you do? All right. So I'm going to be pitching... Actually, I wonder if I just want to Lightning Surge instead of Evergreen. I think I'll do that. So I want to keep a card to Arsenal. So it has to cost 3 or more. Never mind. I didn't say anything. I'm going to be pitching a red and yellow for an Evergreen, which will be dominated for 7. And go again.
I mean, he's going to pitch and swing hammer. You pitched... What did you pitch again?
I pitched a red Lightning Surge and a yellow Flash.
Oh, so he's not going to pitch for hammer. Part of me just wants to take this, and the reason is because, well, you know, it's just evergreen, and he's not going to swing with hammer anyways. If he had a blue for ice, I would consider just taking this and then blocking with Skullcap and Grasp on the hammer to not get a frostbite, because I do have Shadow Verser, I have a Quicken, I have 2 Shackles, keeping 4 cards. My hand is okay. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible because I have the Quicken token. I am going to be taking 7 here.
Okay.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Don't mean to rain on your parade, but I actually have a blue blizzard in my hand, so I'm going to be pitching that for the Winter's Wail for 4.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I kind of remember
hidden
that
sauce.
you have it. Well, you
Yeah,
pitched. Yeah, I remember you had an ice. I just forgot it was a blizzard, to be honest with
yeah.
you.
That was the ice I had. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, I will be blocking, as I said before, with Skullcap and Grasp for 4.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right.
It's nice.
Passing it to you.
It's nice seeing the blizzard go to the bottom, so
It's true. It's true.
less chance of him having one. I will be banishing 2. Hopefully, I can hit some good money. I hit a Riftbind.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's pretty good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do I want to do here? I'm at 22, he's at 40. He has no arsenal. I do have Husk still left, so I will be able to block one of his big swings. However, he's incentivized to just sit back and do nothing, so... I think what I need to do is put a little bit of pressure, so... You have to kind of be careful on where you want to shackle here.
Specifically because of the ram head.
Because of the ram head, yeah, exactly. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but breaking the Chane as Chane into this matchup, or any matchup where they have ram's head or another equipment that can block multiple times, like footsteps, it just makes the matchup that much harder because you need to work around that.
Yeah. Plus getting the extra block from blocking twice, because I can actually buff its block value by 1 every time. So the second time it blocks for 2, which is really good.
Yeah, so what I'll be doing is I'll be actually pitching an Eclipse. May or may not get back to that later to get another flock.
You probably will. Okay.
So this flock, I'll show you a blue Minimalism.
Okay. Yep.
And I'll be creating another Quicken. So this Quicken pops and creates another Quicken off flock. So this is going to be 1 Arcane and 5 Go Again.
Yep.
With
Sounds
2
good.
floating.
Okay. So 1 Arcane and 5 Go Again. I will... I'm trying to figure out if I can keep a card to Arsenal. But my hand is a little awkward because I do have a Pulse of Eisenloft that I have to pitch for if I want to block with it. Might be a good time to actually pitch for it though, because there's an Arcane coming. So I'll pitch a Lightning Surge and I'll spend 1 to block the Arcane.
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2 will go to a Pulse of Eisenloft. So yeah, I'll block for 6.
Yep. 6 is good. He didn't block with the ram's head, so I'm actually gonna just start breaking the Chane all over the place. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna be playing this blue Captain's Call from Arsenal. I'm gonna be doing +2 here.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason is because I don't need to give Go Again to the Shadow Verser to have maximum value here, and I don't have anything to banish for the Go Again off Shadow. So neither of which is relevant. I will be coming in with this red Riftbind for 3 + 1 from the Captain's Call because of the Riftbind effect. So it's going to be using up the Quicken, gaining Go Again, coming in for 4.
For 4. Captain's Call, you picked the +2 option, right? Would that have applied to...
No, because it's the blue one. It's the blue one, so it's only 0 costs.
Oh, right, of course, yes.
No.
So yeah, coming for 4, that is fine. I will... So you didn't shackle yet, which means the Ram's Head makes a lot of sense to block with right now. So I think I'll just do that. I'll pitch a 3, or a blue, sorry, and spend 1 on the Ram's Head to block 1, and I'll take 3.
Sure. 37, that makes sense. So what I will be doing is playing my Revel in Runeblood to create 4 rune chants.
Nice.
That does break the chain, so
Yep.
you are
let's take this
free
back.
to. I didn't like my other option is Creepers Eating, but I don't have enough things to use with the action points. It's still too early to use Creepers. And so then what I'll do is I'll Shackle. So
Okay.
I try to combine my chain breaks to not keep breaking the chain.
Yeah.
Then play the Shadow of Ursa, which will have go again from the Soul Shackle, and this is going to be coming in for 4 because of the Captain's Call.
4 and 4.
And 4 for the Rune Chant.
Okay. So I will might as well spend 1 to block 1 rune chant and take 3. And I'll use the Ram's Head and pay for the buff. So I'm going to be blocking for 2. I'll take 2 more physical.
Sounds good. And I'll be using the last pitch to come in with Rosetta for 2 and 2.
Nice. Okay. So I will take the 2 arcane, and I'll block for 2 with my Frost Fang from hand.
Yep. I will Arsenal. I'll pass Arsenal.
All right.
So I was able to swing together some decent damage. And it was important for me to like combine my chain breaks a little bit to not let you have extra value off the Ram's Head.
Perfect. Okay. So I'll take up the tunic to 3, and I'll pass it back to you.
Yep. And so I've gone tempo back. I'm only down by 8. I still have the husk. I'm feeling pretty good here. Until I just miss all of these.
Yeah.
Which is not what happened. No.
Oh,
I hit I puppetry. It's gonna suck to not have the puppetry and Captain's Call.
Yeah.
But that is life. Am I right?
It is.
Double check. I don't think I have any non-attacks. I do not. I'd rather not waste Unhallowed until I have something like a Howl. I'm gonna Shackle for sure. So I'm gonna start with a Shackle. I'm going to play Mauvrian Skies, so the next Runeblade attack gains Go again. I'm then going to play...
Oh, sorry, you shackled before playing that?
I Shackled before playing the Mauve Skies, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, you'll see. This is all like part of the sequencing, right? Because I'm going to be playing Soul Reaping, which is not going to gain Go again from Mauve, but is going to gain Go again from Shackle. So the reason is I don't want to break the chain afterwards, and so I'm going to do that at the same time. So Mauve doesn't apply the Soul Reaping, however, Shackle does. I'm going to banish a card. I think that card is going to be Minnowism. So I'm not going to gain anything. It's a blue Minnowism.
Okay.
Foil,
Sounds good.
foil, but still blue.
Very nice.
So it's going to be coming in for 6 Go again.
6 Go again? Okay. So I'm going to be...
One in hand, one in arsenal.
Gotcha. I'll block for 5, and I will pitch to use the Ram's Head. So block 6.
Makes sense. I will then be pitching a Reek of Corruption, blue, and I will be coming in with a Unhallowed Rites.
Okay.
I don't have any non-attacks. It's a you may, luckily. It's not a you must. However, I have played a non-attack, so I am able to play the Unhallowed Rites. I have not broken the chain, but I have not broken the chain.
You have not, yeah.
No. But it does gain Go again from the Mauve. If it hits again, it makes a Rune Chant.
Gotcha. Okay. So I think here I'm going to block with a Shock Striker, and I'll pay 1 for the Ironhide hide. So Ironhide legs to block.
Hide.
Ironhide hides.
Hide your wife. Hide your kids. Okay. Hide your peanut.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be coming in with Rosetta. You want to try to Rosetta almost every turn because it's just free value. 2 and 2, very, very hard for Rob to block it fully. He has has no cards in hand? Yeah, he has no cards in hand, so he can't block it fully.
I'll pay the 1 to block 1 arcane, so I'll take a 1, and then I'll take 2 more from the attack.
Yep, down to 27. So not bad. Able to inch my way towards and not break the chain too prematurely. So I'll be drawing up 4 and pass it to you.
Yeah, I'll pass it back to you. One thing I'm going to try to do is get a card in Arsenal, just because I want to be using my Crown of Seeds more, I think.
Yeah,
So
for sure. It's very, very
I'm gonna
good.
try to try to keep one card at least here. But go ahead.
Okay, very, very good banish here. We have Howl, Riftbind, and Blue Bounding. Another
Wow.
puppetry gone, so there goes my other key card.
Yeah.
So again, we're just kind of trying to chip away at Rob, make him regret double starvoing me turn one, turn two.
I'll never regret that.
I have a card
No
here. I have a card
regrets.
here. No regrets. So very start here, I'm going to be doing Yield Art of War. Key card coming in nicely here. So I'm going to be choosing the Banish and Banish Draw 2, as well as the... Let's see if I have enough Go again. These are the cards I drew, neither of which were the non-attack I was looking for. So
No source of go agains, hopefully.
I mean, I always have a little shackle.
True. No one, yeah, yeah.
Howl from Beyond.
Yep.
It's a yellow one, so it's going to be +2. I will then be... That I think I want to just keep in Arsenal. I will then be shackling up to 5. I'll be pitching a... Actually, just gonna... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna play this Minnowism, blue, for my Arsenal.
Okay.
Just because I'm gonna be planning on playing the Riftbind anyways, and so I want to get this all out of the way. I'm gonna be pitching a blue to come in... to come in with the Riftbind for 4. Sorry. 3, 4, this is, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe I counted that
Yes,
correctly.
because of the +1. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's base,
Oof.
base 3, which it has.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be buffing it twice. So +2, +3, 2 from this, 1 from this, +1 from Art of War. So I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that
With
is
Go
up.
again.
So
Go again
I'll
off
use the
shackle.
Tunic for the Rampart head. So I'll block 1. And I'll add in 2, 3 blocks here, Oakenold and Autumn's Touch to block 7, taking 2.
Sounds good.
All right.
I am then going to be coming in with a Flock the Featherwalkers, revealing a Ghostly Visit as my 1 cost or less.
Okay.
That's going to be creating a Quicken token, which I will gladly have for next turn. And that's going to be coming in for 6. I have 1 floating.
6 because of Art of War. Yeah. All right. I'll block for 3 and take 3.
Yep. So I'll pass and take 2 from the Bounding Demigons.
Sounds good. On my turn, I will finally Arsenal a card. I could have used it to block, but I really need that recurring just value of Crown of Seeds over time, just because I can keep drawing and keep arsenaling. So I'm gonna just get in a Tunic charge and pass it to you.
Fair enough. I will be shackling 5, so I'm on a bit of a shackle spree. There's a Mauvrian, Bounding, Ghostly.
Yeah.
There's the last puppetry.
Okay.
Don't have to worry
Let's
about
see
that
that
anymore.
go, but you've
Not
gotten
for
pretty
me.
lucky on those shackles, though. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, can't complain. Well, I mean, I always could. I could complain.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be worse. Could be a lot worse.
Definitely could be worse. Playing the Ghostly Visit, pitching a Reek of Corruption. So I have 2 floating.
Sounds good. 4 go again.
Yep, with a Quicken token.
Okay. Yep. Let's pitch 3, and I'll spend 1 on Crown of Seeds. Draw. Okay. I'll spend 1 more on the Rampart's head, blocking 2. And I'll use a Lightning Surge, blocking 4 total.
Play a Minnowism, so I am going to break the chain there.
Sounds good, yep.
I'm going to then... So I will. So I will shackle here. And play a Blue Bounding.
Nice.
Coming in for 4. Sorry,
4.
5.
It'd be fine because you played it on attack, I guess. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so I'll spend 1 to buff the shield one more time, coming in for 2 block. And you said it was 5, so I'll block with a Winter's Grasp, blocking 5.
Sure, makes sense. I'm gonna be then playing a Ghostly Visit from Arsenal for 4.
Okay. I will be blocking with another Winter's Grasp for 3, taking 1.
Yep. I'm gonna pass and take 2 from Blood Debt.
Yep. Sounds good. Alright, on my turn I will find a Tunic Charge and Arsenal, my last card. Passing it to you.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm waiting for a whiff. I'm waiting for a big old whiff. Ooh. Still decent for you, I guess.
Yeah, it's Art of Wars, so it's kind of awkward, but...
Yeah.
Got the Howl in the Shadow, which is pretty nice. I haven't even looked at my hand. How big of a whiff is this, actually? Yeah. You know?
Lukewarm, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start off by crying. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Start off by...
So take a 5-minute break to weep in a corner.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm thinking
get
I
a
want
coffee
Shackle
while you
first.
do that.
I'm gonna be pitching this Howl from Beyond yellow to play a Belittle, revealing a Swarming Gloomveil.
Nice. Okay, so that's a 3, I believe.
Yes, starts off as base 3, and I'll be looking for a card. Not just any card though, a very specific card. That I have one left of? I do have one left. Minnowism.
Very nice. Cool. All right. So I think we will be pitching and blocking. So it is 3. So let me pitch 3 to use my Crown of Seeds. Okay. What did I get? Okay. I'll pitch 1 more for the Ram Head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take 1.
Sure. How many cards do you have in hand?
I've got a full hand of 4.
Okay, so he might just have Starvo, which is really quite bad for me. I will be creating a Shackle.
Okay.
Creating a Shackle, playing a Minnowism. A Minnowism red, sorry. So what do we got here? We've got some Dwarfs. We've got some Blood Debt. He's at 20, full
missing
grip.
Snow White.
I'm missing Snow White. That would be
No,
very
wait,
nice.
and 5 more Dwarves, yeah.
So I have the non-attack. So the main reason for that was to make sure I can play some Demigons. No, that's correct. And then I'll probably have to pitch Captain's Call to create a Rune Chant.
That's good, yeah.
That. Still have one floating because that costed me 2. And then I'm going to be coming in with Happy Fun Time, right? So let's start with Happy Fun Time Bounding.
Cool. So 1 Arcane, and then that's a yellow, so I guess for 3.
Sorry, I want to do the blue one.
Oh, okay.
No, it's coming in for...
the Minnowism.
Minnowism, yeah. So this is 3,
5,
and 1 Rune Chant.
Okay. So let's do the 1 Rune Chant pitch here. And I'll pitch... Let's see. Yeah, I'll pitch another blue. And I'll pay 1 for the Rampart Head for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll block with a card from hand. Where's the 2? There it is. I'll block with a Pulverize for a 5 block total.
Sounds good. So what do I want to do now? I want to do this first. I want to come in with Swarming Gloombale for 4
Nice.
dough again. Because I created one from Shackle and one from Runechant.
Mm-hmm. 4 go again is fine. How many cards in hand?
0, but I have 1 floating and 1 in
One
Arsenal.
floating. Okay. Sounds good. I will block for 3 with Autumn's Touch, taking 1.
Taking 1. So my options here are I can come in with Bounding, which seems poor, or come in with Rosetta, which is what I'm going to end up doing for 2 and 2.
Okay. I'm happier about the Rosetta because I can use my resource to at least block one one arcane. So I'll spend 1 to block 1. So I'll take 1 arcane, and I'll take the 2 physical as well.
Yep. I'm still lower than you because I'm going to take 3 blood debt, but still.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of the issue with Carry On Husk. It's like, well, he starvoed me twice, but it could have easily just been, you know, I didn't know if he's going to starvo again, because if he got
Yeah.
lucky on the 3rd one, it would have just ended my game right there. So that's why I kept the Husk, but he didn't hit the 3rd one, which is kind of life, you know?
3 in a row, yeah.
No.
Too bad. All right, yeah, Tunic for me and Arsenal. I chose to keep the Arsenal card over blocking. I feel this can give me more value over time with Crown of Seeds.
Yep,
So,
that's fair.
all right, your turn.
So it's probably going to be mostly not blood debt, because that's all I really have left is not a lot of blood debt. My misses were Flock Captains, Revel, Reek, Belittle, which is fine because I don't have any Minnowisms left anyways.
And I see you got the Eclipse out, which is pretty
I do have
nice.
the Eclipse out, yeah. So it's kind of like this turn or next turn. Do I want to go off here? Because I do have the Creepers out, which is the whole reason for existing. No, I'm just kidding. It's the whole reason for that.
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to end up doing first is a no-brainer, because I did save this beautiful Art of War in the arsenal just to try to do some wham bam thank you ma'am, as they say. I will be banishing a red bounding, which is probably the one I probably pitched like turn 1 or something, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure you're back.
Although I've shuffled like 5 times, like at least. So
show me that side profile of your deck. I want to see what we're looking at here.
We're looking at 1 more turn.
Okay.
So okay,
yeah.
But you're at 16. I feel like this is kind of how this matchup goes.
I am low enough. I am a bit afraid, actually. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, trying to get the Eclipse out is quite good because he can't just full block and live, but also have enough to get rid of the Urser.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the goal here. So I will be banishing to draw 2 cards, and I will also be choosing. I think it has to be go again, but I'm not sure. Let me just like quietly sit here and check what's left in the damn deck to see if I can predict what I'm going to draw here. I haven't been counting the deck because this is not like a super professional tier game, so to speak. Yeah. So reasoning isn't really there.
Ordinarily, I guess you would hopefully get an idea of what you have in the deck.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to choose +1/+1 on the Art of War. I've banished the thing. I'm going to draw 2 cards. What is this card? I chose the wrong thing.
No go again? Ooh.
However, I drew another Blood Debt card I can banish for Shadow Urser.
For Urser, yeah.
So it's not actually that bad. And because I drew that card that I forgot was in the deck, I think I should be okay. So let's start. Man, Iron Weave would be peak right now. If I knew I was doing this.
Yeah, you're not really going to be using the Husk, really.
No.
Shadow Urser?
Yeah, Shadow Urser. I'm going to be banishing a Riftbind Red.
Coming in for 3?
Yep, coming in for 3.
Okay, I'll use my Tunic here to play Art of War real quick.
Shit.
So I'll finally drew it. I'll banish Frostfang to draw 2, and I'll take the +1/+1.
Yep.
Come on. Okay, not bad.
This is actually very poor timing for his Art of War to go with my Art of War. Poor timing for me.
Give me like 4 extra block probably, or maybe 3.
Probably will negate my Art of War, luckily.
I didn't freaking draw any Anyway,
Good.
I don't want to give it. I want to give it away.
Good.
I'm gonna pitch
No,
3.
no for you.
I'll block with the Ram's Head for 1.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I'll Crown of Seeds as well, so I guess I
Blocking
would have
2.
done it before I blocked, but I'll do that right now.
That's fine.
I'll put that bottom, draw card. So I'm blocking 2 total right now. It's coming for 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
Creepers
Okay.
and Howl.
Okay.
Pitching a blue Shrill of Skull form. So I have 2 floating after that.
Gotcha. And 2 action points.
2 action points, yes, that's correct. So I'll get a little dice here. So 2 action points. And I have the Shackle go again, which I will be using with the Rift Bind. So this gains go again from the Shackle, so...
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, still has to go again. Okay. Coming in 4, I guess that would be a total of 7? Or 8 because of Art of War, correct?
Yeah, this is red, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay, I'll spend 1 on the Rampart Shield, blocking for 2, and I will add in a Crippling Crush for 4 more, blocking 6, and I'll take 2.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of value here. Still 3 cards left in hand.
This is fair. So I'm gonna start with this bounding using 1 action point.
Okay.
This is coming in for 4. Sorry, 5 because Art of War.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. I'll block with Oak and Old for 4, taking 1.
Yeah, see, the Art of Wars are just fighting each other here.
Yeah, they're canceling each other out, exactly.
Yeah. But man, am I glad that I have my Art of War, because otherwise I'd just lose. So I only have the 1 action point left.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I will Shadow of Ursa, banishing a Ghostly Visit. So I did draw into the Ghostly Visit.
It's quite good.
Which is nice. So this just gains 3 go again, just straight up.
Yeah. Oh gosh. So I am seeing Eclipse possible now, which sucks.
Yeah, Eclipse is coming. Right? Yeah, Eclipse is coming because I have the 1 action point left after the Shadow of Ursa because it gained go again by itself.
So that's only for 3, right?
Yes, only for 3.
Okay, I'll take the 3.
Only for 3. I'm gonna be a cheeky bugger and play this. Oh, sorry.
Oh, God. Actually, let me take a do back. I will block because I'm thinking that Crown of Seeds does not matter here anymore. I'm just gonna block for 4 on that.
Sure. So you're gonna go back up to 12.
Yeah, that was before I heard the cheeky bugger comment. So
I have this.
You go ahead. Yeah,
I have the cheeky little dwarf bugger coming in for 4 go again.
Yeah.
I don't have a additional cost. I don't have any cards in hand, so the you may reveal is not relevant here.
Right.
But it's coming in for 4.
Blocking's the right choice for sure. So I'll block for 3 more. Take 1. Oops.
Yep, taking 1.
Yeah.
I will Ghostly with my last.
Yeah.
Actually, will I Ghostly? Think of if I just bounding here. How many cards do you have in it?
Done. I'm done.
Oh, so I should just maximize damage here. It's just like, I'll probably have a non-attack, right?
Yeah.
No, let's just come in with the Ghostly, coming in for
5 more.
5 more.
Yeah, I'll take all 5. You did not break the chain, sadly.
I did not break the chain. That's kind of why I did all this up front, so I wouldn't screw myself over. I will
Bundle
be popping
chain breaks, as you said.
my Eclipse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, now this means I have to use something else for my shackle count. It's gonna be Quickens now.
No, once you play him, you lose all your shackles. That's how it works.
I lose 1 from Blood Dead, by the way.
Perfect. I'll gain a tunic charge, and I will drop. Passing it to you. I chose to block instead of using Crown of Seeds because I only have 1 more turn anyway. So the 1 block I get from Crown of Seeds won't outweigh the 4 block I got from that 1 card. So.
No, that's fair. I miss all my shackle because I don't really have any Blood Debt left.
Oh.
But what I do have is a set of skills. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, this is gone. Okay, well, I don't really feel like I have much of a chance to block you out, but I'm hopeful. Let's try. Very noise.
Yeah, so I will use it. I'm just gonna try to, go a little bit wider here. Because I know that if you block out this first stuff, that Ursa can come in for free here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll then be pitching let's just pitch a flock.
Okay.
To create a rune chat.
Okay.
I'll create a do I want to do that? No, I don't. I need to break the chain, unfortunately. I need to play the non-attack to be able to play the bounding here, which is fine. So it's going to be coming in for 1 and 3 with go again.
That all sounds good.
Creepers is gone, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll pitch 3, and I'll spend 1 on Artivore. So I'll banish a Lightning Surge to draw, and I'll pick the +1/+1. Why did I draw this now? Okay. Well, I'll spend 1 on the Ram's Head. Oh, sorry. I'll spend 1 on the Arcane, first of all. And then I'll spend 1 on the Ram's Head, blocking for 1. And that's coming in for how much, sorry?
3.
For 3, yeah.
So I request a card.
Yeah.
I humbly request a card.
This is really awkward. Full disclosure, I drew into Pulse of Volthaven here. Which doesn't have any block.
That doesn't block.
No, so this might just be GG for me. I'm thinking oh god. Okay, so I only have 2/3 blocks. Oh, it's so awkward. It's so awkward. I'll be blocking for 3 more, I guess. Full block.
Sure.
I don't want to get the rune chant, so.
No, that makes sense.
I would have used my Tunic here to full block if I could have, but it didn't work out, so.
Yeah, I'm definitely just going to be creating a quick no, I'm just kidding. Creating a Soul Shackle. So you get your Ram's Head back.
We'll get the Ram's Head back, but no pitch to speak of. Well, actually, the Volthaven will come in handy here, I guess, to pitch for 1.
It's better than nothing, right? So that's here.
I can use it
here. So on the Shackle, I'm going to be Ursaring for 6 go again.
Okay, so I mean, I'll definitely be pitching Volthaven here to come in for 2 block.
Oh, sorry. Do I want to? Oh. I think I'm supposed to be Rosettaing first and then Ursaring.
Rosetta first and then Ursa. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have two cards in hand, right?
2 cards in hand. I still this still gains. It's still 2 and 2 because of the non-attack. Yeah, it still gains go again from the Shackle too.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do this. No.
Okay. How do I survive this? So I'll probably still use the Rampart Shield, because why not? Block for 2. I pitch the Volthaven, and I think I'll be taking 2. So I think I'm just going to use the pitch then to block 1 of the Arcane.
So you'll take 1?
And I'll use I'll take 1, and I'll use the Tunic to block another 1. Going to 4.
And then the Ursa's coming in for 6?
Yeah, and then that, it's going to be the Ram's Head for 1. So I can't really pitch for it. And then 3 more with Evergreen to block 4 total, taking 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was the play.
I'm just going to draw this card back.
Yeah, okay, well,
past you.
I'm basically just going to draw back 4 cards.
Funnily enough, I still have the Husk, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Okay, well, Ursa can still kill me, so your turn.
Yeah, because you have all 2 blocks.
Yeah. Yeah, precisely.
Do I just try to like run you out of cards here?
How many cards are in your hand?
3.
Okay.
None of them are particularly good though, but
it's an interesting end state, because usually I would think that I won here because you're just out of cards, but Ursa, I just can't kill it,
That's the reason I have Eclipse. So I'm gonna start by just making a Shackle and attacking with Ursa that has go again.
Okay, so I definitely just block here. Just thinking here. Yeah, okay. Let's just be safe. I'll block for 6. Blocking with a Channel Mount. Or Channel Lake Frigid, I should say, not Channel Mount.
Channel Mount. I love it.
We don't play that in Bravo. In Starvo. Anyway.
Yep. So he didn't block with shield, so I'm okay with breaking the chain here. So I would pitch Reek of Corruption to create a rune chat.
Okay.
I should have done that before the Ursa. It's just getting late.
That might have changed how I blocked, but yeah, it's okay.
Let's use this. I will reveal the bounding to make a quicken token.
Okay, but there's no go again on that attack, right? Just double checking. No,
Nope.
okay.
So now I need I need the quicken token. So the second rune chant is going to be here. No, the copper is going to be my.
At least make it silver. Come on.
I know, right?
Oh god. Okay, this is so painful.
Death by 1,000 fatigue.
Now
Who's the fatiguer now?
Yeah, I know, right? Rosetta cannot possibly kill me, I think, because you don't have a non-attack anymore.
I don't have a non-attack. You know my last
Rosetta
card.
cannot.
I'm not gonna remind you, but you know it.
I'm thinking that Rosetta's not a threat anymore, so I don't really have to worry too much about going down to 1 health. Well, I can still like Crown of Seeds, I guess, to survive the Rosetta, but
yep.
Let's take the Arcane going to 1.
You mad lad.
I'll block for 3.
Over to you.
Okay, thank goodness. All right. Still what I expected.
Still have the carry on Husk, by the way.
You're holding on to dear life here. So I'm just gonna arsenal this card and pass.
You know what's funny? It means you can never swing at me ever again.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't have Blood Debt, and I'm always gonna have Husk. So you can't Winter's Wail me.
I know. I was actually thinking of it because I did have a blue there to Winter's Wail you, but I was like, there's no way I should do that. There's no way that's the right call. All right, cool. All right, well, your turn. Can you kill me?
I'm going to try. So I'm going to create a rune chant with my last blue. Sorry, with this blue here. So I'm going to create a rune chant. I'm going to create a shackle. Shackle like a high. Sorry, I'm not going to create a shackle yet.
This game might last a long time.
And then I'm going to Bounding Demigon red.
Okay.
For 1 and 3.
From hand, of course, yeah. So that's fine. And you shackled, of course.
No, not yet.
Where's the go again? Oh, the quicken, of course. What's in your hand? Okay, so I think that's really good news for me, which means I actually might have a turn next turn. I will, funnily enough, I have Blizzard, just letting you know. So I think I'm going to do it to prevent the attack from Ursa here, which obviously I should do that. So let's Blizzard that.
Sure.
So you can't pay, so you don't have go again anymore.
Correct.
I will. It's still awkward because of the rune chant, though. Still makes it awkward.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely should have Ursa'd first. There's no reason to do what I did. Don't follow what I'm doing.
That's okay, as long as we acknowledge it. What did I want to do though? I really want to hit you next turn. I really want to force you to use your Husk here because I need a way to kill you. But it's just the hand makes it really awkward. Okay, I think I do have a way. So I'll be pitching Art of War to block the Arcane. Didn't want to do that.
Okay.
And I'll block the physical with a Crippling Crush. And that should be it.
Yeah. Okay. Over to you.
All right.
Shackle. Pitch a blue.
So it's basically going to be... Yeah. So Rune Chant, Ursa, Rosetta every turn, pretty much. Okay.
It's actually not that easy to block.
It's not that easy. No, I can't actually fully block. I can't keep things to hit you with now anymore. One off turn. So I basically need 1 card to pitch every turn. I need 2/3 blocks for Ursa, and then a 2 block. Okay, yeah, that changes things. I'm gonna Blizzard here.
Sure.
And block you for 6.
Okay. Over to you.
You'll take 1.
I'll take 1.
You'll take 1 from yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will Arsenal this past you.
Yep. Shackle Ursa?
So I'm thinking 1 blue card will be good for 2 rune chants and then the 1 from Crown of Seeds. Let's pitch Channel Lake. I'll use the crown just to cycle stuff, see what I get. Do I ever Winter's Wail you here?
I don't know.
Probably not, because you can always pitch
tell
the
me.
blue anyway for your rune chant, so it won't actually affect you. So the answer is no. I'm just going to be blocking you for.
You are correct. I have a blue.
I'll be blocking for 6 here.
Yep. I'll pitch a blue, swinging for 1 and 2.
You didn't want to pitch for Grasp here? Oh, of course, because you need it for the Rosetta. You needed it for Rosetta. That's so true. All right, that's fine. I'll spend the 1, and I'll block for 2.
Sure. Did you crown?
I did crown. Oh, so then the crown would have actually prevented the arcane. So
Yep.
I had the floating anyway. Yeah, I think I might have misplayed. I could have kept 2 cards here instead of the 1.
I'll take 1. Okay. Over to you.
I guess we gotta play it out. Whole Arsenal pass to you. We gotta play it out. This is so stressful on my side. Okay.
Rune Chant Urser.
All right, I'll be pitching. Pitching a yellow. Spend 1 on the crown.
I'm just hoping, like, in X amount of turns, you're just gonna run out of 3 blocks, and you're just gonna be left with 2 blocks.
Yeah. Okay. Urser.
So Urser. Yeah. So now you're just blocking 2, because the Rune Chant is.
I'll block for 2.
Damn straight. All right.
Whole Arsenal pass.
Yeah, go down to 11. Shakalaka High.
Such a long game.
This reminds me of Nats.
Oh yeah, what happened at Nats?
Just like this fatigue state that just like I'm literally blue.
It's so much worse right now. Normally, a Chane would give up when they're decked out.
Never.
But with Urser, like, it's so much more annoying.
Urser, the Soul Reaper.
Okay. There might be a way for me to break through here, actually. I don't want to do this for 11 more turns. I gotta try something.
Why not? Why don't you want to do it for 11 more turns?
So I'm actually probably going to lose because of the 3 block situation. Pitch. Use crown. Draw. Okay. Not horrible, I guess. I'll block with a 3 and a 2 here, and I'll use the 1 from the crown to block the 6th.
Mm-hmm. So now you just have 1 and 2 coming at you?
Yeah, so I'll spend the arcane. Ah, my god, I'm losing my words. I'm spending my resource to block the arcane, and I'll block for 2 with flash.
Yep, over to you. Go down to 10.
I'm going to be arsenaling, passing to you.
Yep. Shackle, Rune Chant. Doing this, doing that, doing this. All right. Urser. I create a shackle, create a Rune Chant, Urser. 6 go again.
Yep, I gotta keep going here. Okay.
It's gonna be the longest gameplay video. It might be a part 1, part 2. Holy shit.
Imagine. Now I'll pitch for crown here, hoping for a miracle.
Yep.
There's something that I could do.
All these 2 blocks are gonna come back later. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I think that I lose here anyway because I can't fully block you out. So here's 3 2s. Oh, well, actually, technically I can survive. I'll be blizzarding you and then blocking with 3 2s.
Yeah. I'll take 1.
Technically that's enough. Okay. I was hoping to, if I drew a 3 block there, I would have been able to keep the blizzard for next turn. Hopefully blizzard you, blocking with 2 3 blocks, and having 2 cards left in hand to kill the Urser. That was my goal, but I just had to draw 1 3 block there to do it. Okay, your turn.
Shackle. I don't even know how many shackles I'm on right now.
Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna concede right here. I got 3 2 blocks and a 2 block. they're all 2 blocks, so.
Oh, so the Rune
Chant
comes through. Yeah, Rune Chant comes through.
Yeah. I had a chance there if I drew. So let's go back to that because that would have been a pretty cool.
Holy bejesus! Neither of us deserve to win that.
This is. I mean, we didn't really. Did we misplay? I guess you did attack with Demigon before Ursa at one point, but I had
Yeah,
the seeds up. So.
that was a massive misplay in my opinion. But
Yeah. So that turn I would have blocked you out with a 3 and a 2, and then I would have blocked out or pitched for Rune Chant, blocked the Rosetta, Arsenal the Blizzard,
mhm.
and then I would have had 4 cards. If 2 of them had 3 block, oh, here's the pulse. Okay, wouldn't have worked out anyway.
Oh yeah,
Good call.
because you pitched the Art of War one of those turns like not long ago, and the
Yeah.
Volthaven has to come back, right? So you have two
Yeah.
non blocks in hand. So and I was at 9, so I had a fair amount of turns to
Hmm.
fatigue you out. So funnily enough, I was sitting here shitting on the Husk, and Husk just won the game, I think, because I was able to fully block out Autumn's Touch, and it gave me enough turns. I think maybe even without it, I probably would have been at like maybe 3 or 2.
You might have been okay, I guess. Yeah, but without blood, you wouldn't have had blood debt at that point, right?
Yes, I wouldn't have had Blood Debt at that point. Oh yeah.
So you wouldn't have been on a timer, so you would have had like actually infinite time to kill.
Okay, so maybe the Husk was just a big question mark. However, I'm so like, yeah, if Starvo just comes in turn 1, turn 2, Okins or Evergreen Hammers, like if you get
Yeah.
like double Okin, like it puts you back so much. But Chane, like everyone could see Chane is definitely able to, if sequenced properly, put out a lot of damage because I narrowed down the gap to 2 pretty fast. Like, it was like we were both in the 20s because you
Yeah.
just
I'm thinking the early Starvo turns didn't really matter too much because they were early. So
mhm,
disruption on chain early doesn't matter too much because you don't have your shackles going.
mm,
You can just kind of block with whatever, and then even
mhm,
skipping your turn early is actually okay as long as you shackle.
mhm.
It's just it really came down to a fatigue game. I don't think there's ever a point where Bravo can race chain unless you get really lucky, which is
No,
not often.
I don't.
So
I don't think Starvo can race just because Husk is a thing. Like
yeah,
I come in for shit tons and I have what 11 armor at lower
yeah,
health. Like I can actually
right,
block out full Oakenold if I need to. Like if I need to, right? If I
yeah,
use the creepers,
yep,
go in for a really wide turn, and then narrow the gap, and I'm still at lower health. I literally stop Oakenold with only armor because I've already got like the value of creepers, right? So it's just
hmm,
like Chane still has an absurd. It's the only Runeblade hero that gets Husk, and that's just absolutely absurd. That you get
yeah,
Revel, you get Gloomveil. Both of them did some nice work. Gloomveil able to not break the chain and just keep coming in for another 4, another 4, another 4. It's
yeah,
like super, super. Think I got 2 of them off or whatever.
yeah. It's
I
really
got
good.
the 2 Art of Wars. One of them was negated by your Art of War, to be fair. I
To
got
be
the
fair,
resources, but the resources out of it were quite nice, and then I wasn't able to draw any puppetries.
mm,
However, because I had the 2 Art of Wars, generally you need to draw one or the other. Like you need 2 of them in general, at least like one Shadow Puppetry, one Art of War, maybe 2 or 3. The higher you are
hmm,
to 50-50 rate of drawing them, the better your chances are at winning because you just snowball out of control.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I am thinking earlier on, instead of attacking you with Starvo, I should have probably kept a card in Arsenal to
mhm,
use the crown. I think using crown early, just going for a full turtle strategy, was probably the way to go. I might have saved
mhm,
myself a few health points there, which might have mattered a lot for the late game.
mhm.
So thinking back, I think Starvoing was just the wrong call altogether.
Yeah, I totally agree that turtling up early might be the play, and I think in the future, if I play up this matchup, I would be a lot more inclined to just bring in the control package. Like I'd be a
Yeah,
lot more inclined to
exactly.
bring in, obviously not the time steps. I'd bring in the seeping. I'd bring in the third on hallowed,
Mhm.
and I'd probably bring in the existences only because you have a ton of non-attacks and a ton of attack actions that will be in
Yeah,
your
I bet
grave
the
from blocking.
channel lakes would be there probably.
Polar
Uh,
blasts, Winter's bite. There's a
yeah,
fair amount,
Winter's Bite, they're all there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it just helps proc my my clips, right? So it's another free way of procking eclipse.
Yeah.
I don't think I would run the Iron Weave. I think I would keep the Husk, and the reason is because
Mm,
if you do happen to come back for a Winter's Whale, this just blocks all of it with one
right.
card, no matter who's at what health. I pop it
Yeah.
off. And so if you're coming in, so if Starvo's coming in early and they're on the aggressive strategy, you need the Husk regardless. If Starvo is coming off a more slow strategy, you just save it for a Winter's Whale essentially, and it just ensures that they're not able to like bring you off your game plan with like a cheeky whale or like a cheeky Old later on or something like that, right? So I feel like you can adjust based on the strategy, but I think the more correct sideboard in this case would probably be bringing in the Unhallowed to be able to cycle more and bringing in the Seeping to get that extra
Hmm.
point of go again, because I did happen to have a lot of blues in the late game
Yeah.
that I would have been able to use it, and then the inverts. Not too much of a like. I already hedged a fair amount with the other Unhalloweds and the Eclipse, which was the game-winning card, which I probably should have brought up for the key cards, but I didn't know it would come down to this. I thought I lost when you blizzarded my bounding, and I'm like, I just threw the game right there. I just punted through the end zone right there. But no excuse. That was the wrong
Mm,
play. But a bit of a long
yeah.
game, obviously. A little bit tired. We are playing this at night, obviously. So with that, hope everybody enjoyed that game. If you're still watching, well, congratulations.
Thanks
I
for
don't,
making it this far.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if most of our viewers would stuck around for that, but we will be announcing a. So we did actually recently pass 300 subscribers, so we will be announcing a giveaway shortly, giving away some goodies and grab bags and such. So stay tuned for that announcement coming up. If you did like the content and weren't bored out of your mind, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy our content and would like to get notifications about when new videos come up. Um, with that, no matter where you're watching in the world at what time, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And with that, appreciate everyone tuning in here. Stay tuned for the next episode.